Hi there and welcome back to The Joy of Spending. So today I'm going to be doing a review, a size comparison, and a what fits inside the new Chanel classic flat phone holder with chain. So this is not considered a wallet on chain. It is slightly smaller than a wallet on chain. It is considered a small leather good, an SLG, and it's a flap, classic flap phone holder, and that's what it's made to do. Hold your phone and very basic essentials. So if we look at the details, it retails for $2,600 US and $3,325 Canadian. This version is black caviar leather with light gold hardware. So I don't know if you can see on camera if this is truly light gold, but it is a very nice light gold, almost champagne color. Very nice. And what it has is the magnet in the front with a pocket. There is no pocket here in between these two sections, so you can't fit anything here. There is a zippered compartment where within you have another zippered compartment here for, let's say, money or important things, cash. You've got some card slots right here and this larger compartment, as well as a little pocket in the back. So the way it's intended to be used is to put your phone right here in the front and other very small essentials at the back, because it is very small. Now, I was a little bit shocked when I received it. What I liked about it, honestly, what I wanted originally was a wallet on chain, but I've always hesitated just because I never liked how it goes straight across, the flap that goes over. I never really liked that. I found it too boxy looking. But this one has the curve just like a classic flap, and I found it a lot more attractive. Another thing that I liked about it is you can keep everything separate. There's different compartments. I don't like having to pull my phone out of a bag where I have other items. It runs the risk of just pulling everything out at the same time and losing something. So I like the organization. I like the different compartments to it. But here's the thing, it's small, and there's other reviews on YouTube that you'll see where people are trying to fit their things in and they can't really fit their things in because it's so small. And I agree, it is small, but I made it work in that I stretched it. Yeah, I know it's going to give a couple of you some anxiety, but I have been stretching it ever since I received it, and it's working for me. And I figured it's leather, it's soft, it stretches. We stretch our shoes, we stretch our jeans by wearing them. Why can't we stretch our bags? And I've done so quite successfully, and I'll show you how I did that in a moment. But first, I'll do a little bit of a size comparison so you can see what the size looks like compared to two other very popular items, and give you some information with regards to the size. So on the website, this is 6.9 inches across, 4.3 inches in height, and 2.2 inches in depth. The website is not correct. So if we actually measure this, you will see that, okay, the base, yeah, around 6.9 inches. The height, about 4. So we're missing 0.3 inches. And the most significant discrepancy on the website to the actual measurement of the bag is the depth. It's listed at 2.2 inches. If we actually measure it, it's less than 2. So if it was a true 2.2 inch depth, we would have been able to fit a lot more inside. So you'll see that because of it, we are limited in terms of sizing. Another thing that's important to mention is the strap drop. It is 22.5 to 23 inches, which makes it perfect for crossbody. So I'll give you a little bit of a comparison in terms of sizing to other popular items. So here we have a mini pochette accessoire. And here we have a standard size pochette accessoire. So if you can see, it's actually quite small when you compare it to other small leather goods from other companies, such as Louis Vuitton. And just to give you an idea how small it actually is, it comfortably fits inside my pochette accessoire. I can put the whole thing inside and zip it up with no problem. So that is how tiny it actually is. When I received it, I was hesitant, but I thought it was so pretty. It was so cute. I wanted to make it work for me, and I'll show you how I did that. But first, I will show you what and how I use it. Before I stretched it, this pocket was completely stuck to the back of this bag. You'll see other reviews on YouTube saying that you can't fit a phone in here. It's just basically for cards or whatever, something small. Well, after I stretched it, I was able to comfortably fit my phone inside. And I don't mind some stretch. I want my items, my bags, the things that I have in my collection to work for me. I don't want to have to work for them. So this makes it very handy. I don't have to open up my bag every time I want to go for my phone. I just slide it in the back and it fits very nicely. So by doing that, that liberates the zippered compartment as well as the flap compartment here, which is the biggest compartment where I can put other things. You could even put a pair of sunglasses in here and it'll fit. After you've stretched it, of course, if you have enough guts to do so like I did. So to give you an idea what I usually fit inside, so I'll put my phone back here. I'll put my key case, which I've been using as a small wallet. I'll put that in. This way it's quick. It's fast to switch out from this bag to another bag to another bag. I don't have the patience to take things out and place them in the card holders. No, it's easy. Everything that I need is in here. Just pop it in. I have my car key. I can fit a lip gloss or chapstick, whatever you want, as well as my house keys, and zip it up. Oh, well, not now, right? When you do it, it doesn't fit. Yes, it kind of moves around the zipper. I don't really mind so much. This doesn't bother me, but what you can also do is just use the front flap pocket and put all of these items inside the front flap pocket, which gives you more than enough space for all of your essentials and then some. Now again, remember, I did this after I stretched it out. I will show you now exactly what I did to stretch it out. So I went gradually because obviously I was afraid to rip the leather. I was afraid to kind of lose the bag's shape. So I slowly started to stuff it gradually. I basically just put my phone case in the back and kind of let it sit there for a couple of days, allowing the back pocket to stretch out a bit. Then once this kind of fit in a little bit better, I took some other items, and now the other items that I'm going to use are just items that I've thrown together to show you what I stuffed and where to really allow it to stretch out and make it work for me. So in this compartment, what I put in was, this is a very old wallet that I still have, my Christian Dior wallet. I don't even remember how old it is, but I put it in here and placed it this way, and took my key pouch and placed it this way and pushed it all the way down to stretch this compartment. So it's stretching the middle compartment as well as stretching this out, because when you add something to this bag, it kind of pushes into the other compartment, and that's why I wanted to stretch out all compartments at the same time. So I went from just inserting the phone case at the back, allowing that a couple of days, and then inserting these two pieces here, allowing this a couple of days. And then I went even further. I wanted to stretch out this compartment as well. So this is my compact wallet that I've been using with my small bags. When I'm not using my pochette clay, I use this. So I basically stuff this inside here. And I kind of let it sit like this for a couple of days as well. Once it was a little bit more stretched out, I kind of pushed this to the side, and then I added my car key. Once that was done, and it still closes because you've got a lot of space up here. If you notice, it closes very easily. If you notice, there's a lot of space up here. So once that was done, I kind of look for other things that I can casually just stuff inside to really stretch it out and really get it to be more functional for me, because I really didn't want to return it. I really think it's cute, it's adorable, and I'm happy with what I did. It didn't really take away the shape of the bag. Right now it looks like it's completely misshapen, and I agree with you, it looks a little crazy, but once you take everything out, you'll see that it kind of, well, it does go back to its original shape. I haven't had any shaping issues or warping of the bag in any way, shape, or form. It just makes it a little bit more roomy, a little bit more functional, and easier for me to use it the way I want. So, like I said, you'll look at the other YouTube videos, you'll see that this pocket is completely stuck right here, and you can barely fit anything inside. Basically just a card holder. So now I've got this little gap here, which makes it so that my phone goes in and out easily. And this is an iPhone 12 standard size. I've got the front pocket here, the flat pocket, which you can put in quite a bit. And the zipper compartment, which I like to put my more important items, my money, my car keys, my house keys, and that's pretty much how I made this item work for me. I understand that some people might not agree with what I've done. Yes, I did stretch it out a little bit, but like I said, I made it work for me. I want my accessories to work for me, my purses, my everything that I have. I want it to work for me, and I don't want to have to work for it. And anyways, after using it, it would have stretched out eventually over time. I just kind of sped up the process. I didn't put any liquid or any solution on it to stretch it out. It just kind of naturally did that. And I went gradually to not put too much tension on the leather. And if you see here, the overall shape of the bag is pretty much exactly the same as what it was, except for here, this gap, and in the front here, a little bit more space. But again, the quilts are still very nice and puffy. It's not lopsided in either way. It's not hanging funny. It's exactly the way I wanted it to be. It's working for me. I'm very happy with this purchase. I think it's adorable. It's exactly what I wanted. After having worked with it for a little while, I definitely recommend it, and stay tuned for more videos on the joy of spending. Thank you.